I know it's been a while since I posted. I mean, last time the teeth whitening thing, it went really well, so I had to think of the next thing to do, the next way to achieve hotness. And I've come up with the perfect part of the trifecta. We're going to go downtown. I'm going to talk about how to wax. So we did the tanning, we did the teeth whitening, and now it's time for the waxing. Another reason it took me so long to post is that I had to, I had to grow it out down there. I had to go kind of Vanessa Hudgens style. I mean, I've been letting it go for a while, but it's really what you need to do to get the best effect. So it really, you might wonder, like, why do I need to do this? What is important about this? It really makes everything a lot neater. You don't want hair just popping out down there. It's so gross. That's so gross. What if you're going to Cabo and you're walking on the beach and there's just stuff going on down there, or you've got a date, a really hot date? I mean, you want to just make sure that you are at the highest point of hotness you could possibly be, okay? So I'm going to show you now a little bit about how I do it. This most recently, according to my research on this, became a lot more popular in the 90s when Gwyneth was spotted going to a Brazilian bikini waxing salon, and then it just totally blew up again. So I'm not going to do a Brazilian today because I don't have enough time, but we're going to go another route today. So I'm going to show you the stuff that you need. I have a GG warmer right here. It's kind of like a little crock pot. You could have maybe some artichoke dip in there or something. I don't know, different when you're not using it. And then it kind of comes with these little other pieces of fabric, which are very important. And then this kind of looks like a tongue compressor, but it's actually much more advanced because it's pointed, and you can get a little bit more detail in. I like to think of this whole process as like weekend maintenance, like you do it on the weekend and you're sort of maintaining for the fun stuff that happens on the weekend. So it's just like totally weekend maintenance. So as you've noticed, I've got kind of like a comfortable weekend outfit on, and that's important because it does get a little bit messy. Why let you do this at home? I don't know, maybe you're a little bit shy, like me, or maybe, I don't know, it's just cheaper. You don't have a really big budget to spend on having someone else do it for you. I don't know, there's a lot of different reasons, actually. So another thing that you need are some scissors, and I know that I'm kind of a label whore. I just told you GG, but any kind of scissors will do. These are red, and they are snippies. Okay, so let's get started. Let me get ready here. A little space. So sometimes if you go to the salon, they give you like some paper undies, but I'm gonna go commando, to do it. And I'm actually just got these cute undies from Vicky's Secret. Let me show you. Pink. Something, invite only pink. They're great. They're just really comfortable, the pink collection. Okay, so let me just go over the process. You've got the wax all heated up, okay, and I like to have a little rhythm to it, and we'll get going on that first, though. You actually use the scissors to get rid of anything that's like too long. So I know I've been growing it out, and it's totally Vanessa Hudgens, but I'm going to go back and just do a little mowing, just mowing it down to get it to 1/4 of an inch or so. Okay, so bear with me. This might take a little bit of time here. Yeah, you could probably do this in the shower. Maybe I'm just gonna put it on the floor. Okay, and so yeah, just keep going. Snippies work well. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Okay. So imagine that you're just got everything to a good 1/4 length all the way around. I did a little pre-snipping, so I'm pretty close to that. Then I've got my little tongue depressor action. I'm going to get my wax. This I think has some hemp in it or something. It smells pretty good. If you could smell it, you would agree. And it's pretty messy, so it comes with this paper thing to go over it. And I'm going to just put the wax on in the direction of the hair growth, so wax, Then I'm going to also pull the skin. Then I'm going to place this little piece of fabric on it. And usually I actually like to sort of count it out so that I can give myself a little mental preparation. So ready? 1, 2. Oh, see, I tricked myself. I went at 2 just to so it didn't really hurt as much that way, actually. So now I'm going to just keep going. I'm going to actually try to work into what we call a landing strip. You can do shapes. I am not that advanced, or you could use a stencil, but I'm just going to just keep going to try to get a nice little, it's pretty nice. I mean, I told you, I let it go for a while. So you just want to remember that little method that I told you as well. Wax, pull, pull, wax, pull the skin, pull the fabric. Not that hard. It's a little messy. It's getting a little bit on my chair here. You might want to lay down somewhere or cover it up. Also kind of all over my hands right now. There might be some bleeding too. I didn't really mention that, but don't worry about it. It looks so good after. You get the effect that you really want. It's really smooth, and you wouldn't want to use like a cold wax. They actually sell that, believe it or not. And that totally doesn't work. It's a waste of your time. Don't even go there. And you don't want to buy that stuff like Nair or something that's a chemical that burns off the hair because, it smells really bad. And then, what if you're on that hot date and something's going to happen and that smell is just there, So this is a lot better. It smells good. The bleeding goes away pretty shortly after. So I'm gonna just keep going for a while here. Wax, pull the skin taut, pull. Sometimes you get more than others. They sell some stuff that also helps you get the wax off. That can be a little bit of an issue. I'm kind of trying to get some symmetry, so I'm going left, right, going back to get that landing strip action that I was talking about. Whew, that was a good one. Good one. So you pull in the opposite direction of the hair growth. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Great. Whew. Yeah, a little bit of redness, a little bit of bleeding. Par for the course. You have to keep in mind your ultimate goal here, and it just makes it go by pretty easily and pretty quickly. Just a few more. See, it doesn't even really take that long. I might do a little bit on the top too, just get rid of some excess. You could also go ahead and do that whole happy trail area if you've got a little bit of that going on. If you've got it out, you might as well keep going. So my other roommate, Linds, kind of weird because I'm Linds and she's Linds, but she used to do this thing. It would always crack me up. Right when she'd come home, because she would pay to get it done, I'd walk into the apartment and she'd be sitting there with this bag of frozen peas over her crotch, But actually, that's a really good idea because that sort of puts the swelling down, and really gets things under control. So if you've got access to a first aid kit or frozen vegetables, you can totally do that to save yourself a little bit of swelling down there. Awesome. Okay, well, hopefully you've learned some of these skills that I've taught today. And if you have any questions, write a comment, LindsChick88, just let me know and I'll try to answer them. I'm just really trying to help everyone achieve their maximum hotness. Okay, so also post videos in return. I like to see what else other people do. If someone does a shape, for example, like a star shape, I would really love to see that because I actually don't have that kind of skill. All right, well, until my next video, I'll see you later. Bye.